Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. It's me, again, coming back to you today with another Zombies video, and I've got some bad news. It's sort of good news, it's not really good news, it's bad news. Okay, so Jason Blundell has said that we might not solve any of the ciphers that we're gonna be getting in DLC4. None. Like, this is seriously just insane. So, where this info is coming from is MrDalekJD's interview with Jason that he did. I'll have a link in the description down below if you want to check it out. But if you watch the interview, there's a point in there. In fact, I'll just roll a clip now, okay? Because there's a very specific moment I want to highlight here, right? Jason says, if the community that likes cryptography and likes ciphers and likes all of that sort of stuff, if that community thinks the ADFGX cipher is nasty, then just wait till DLC4. And in that exact moment, I'll have a clip on screen right now, John looks away from Jason and he looks exactly where I was sitting in the room at the time of that interview and smirks. John knew at that moment that DLC4 was going to destroy me. Like, seriously, the ADFGX cipher is horrible. It's so horrible. I cannot actually put into words without spending like 30 to 40 to 50 minutes talking about that way that cipher works. I can't put into words just how ridiculously complex the process of trying to solve that cipher would be. We have been working on it for over 1,000 days. It's been basically 3 years since Mob of the Dead came out, and we're still just completely out of luck. We don't have a single word, we don't have a little bit of it, we don't have anything. And we've done a lot of work on it by all means. Several people in the community have done some really outstanding stuff in trying to break it, but break it we have not. And then Jason goes on to say, there's a chance that we're not going to solve any of the ciphers in DLC4. I just want that to sink in for a moment, okay? I just want that to be something that you absorb and you think about the relevance of that statement, because there's some very important stuff here. If Jason is not expecting us to ever solve any of these, okay, then there's a good chance that in his head, he's going to be thinking about putting stuff in there that is going to relate to things that will be happening in a long time. So, for example, the ciphers on the Giant were made more difficult to solve on purpose, and Jason did that because it meant that he could put stuff in that would relate to things much further in the future. Things like a simple Caesar shift is going to get solved straight away, right? But things that are more complex are going to take a couple of months, maybe a couple of years. And so Jason can play with that idea and say, okay, I don't think this will get solved for, let's say, 2 years. And so he can put something in there that in his head is going to be related to whatever the hell Treyarch will be doing in 2 years' time. Which is so exciting. Because if he here is saying that we might not get any of the DLC4 ciphers, then in my mind, that is his way of saying that the DLC4 ciphers are going to be so juicy, so rich in storyline information, so revealing, and so paramount in the reveal of the next Treyarch game that, I mean, it just thinking about it as a topic, man, this gets me so excited. It gets me so excited because we're coming to the end of the zombie storyline. We are reaching the grand conclusion. It's going to be amazing, pretty much guaranteed at this point, but we're also beginning the journey into whatever is next. We're beginning the journey into Treyarch's next title, and that in itself is super, super exciting. And so, just any teasers or hints or anything we can get about that is obviously something that I'm going to be very interested in. I'm sure you guys are going to be very interested in it as well. It's the continuation from the brackets of the zombie storyline. And Jason is kind of indirectly talking about it here, because he's saying that these ciphers are going to be so damn good, but we might not ever actually get any of them. Let's prove him wrong. Let's do it. Let's work together as a community to smash these ciphers into smithereens. I'm kind of doubtful that Infinite Warfare is going to give us any ciphers at all. I feel like that isn't the route that they want to take, and I feel like they might feel like they would be sort of stealing from Treyarch if they did that. So we're going to have a lot of time to work on these bad boys, and you can bet that I'm going to be keeping you updated with anything that we learn about them over the next few months or years. I'm in it for the long haul, guys. Let's do this. Thanks for watching, thanks to John for the clip, and I'll see you next time. Bye.